Hi, and welcome to Smoke Training. In this episode, we'll look at importing media into Smoke 2013. The main points covered will be accessing and browsing the Media Hub, the difference between project media and linked media, and the various methods of importing the clips into the project media library. Importing media into Smoke can be done in a number of ways. By going to the menu bar at the top, we can select File, Import, and as it shows in the menu, we can also use the shortcut key Command-I. Or we can click the Media Hub tab at the bottom of the screen. The shortcut key to access the Media Hub is Shift-1. Each of these methods takes you to the Autodesk Network browser, where we're able to navigate and locate our media that we wish to import. The panel on the left-hand side will show you any of your mounted drives and network locations. Double-click the drive that contains your media to start browsing that drive. When you finish navigating to the folder that contains the media you wish to import, it appears on the right side as thumbnails. You can preview your clips in a number of ways. By clicking and dragging in the lower part of the thumbnail, you can move backwards and forwards throughout the clip. Double-clicking on a clip opens up a large preview window on the right side. Here you can mark in and out points to choose what part of a clip gets imported. To shut the preview window, click on the Close button in the lower right-hand corner. Also here you'll find the button that lets you choose in what way you would like to view your media in the browser. If you navigate to a particular folder regularly, you can add a media browser bookmark, so you can return quickly just by selecting the location from the bookmark drop-down menu. When importing media into Smoke, we need to pay special attention to the options down in the General tab at the bottom of the screen. The Create Project Media button, when selected, will mean the imported media will be transcoded and stored within Smoke's Managed Media location. This is the same location that you chose when installing Smoke. The format in which the media is transcoded to is determined by the intermediate render settings you chose when setting up your project. If you chose to generate proxies in the project settings, these will also be created when importing the media. As a reminder, Smoke displays the media compression format here in the import window. So make sure you are happy with the format Smoke will transcode to prior to importing any media. If you wish to work in the same way that you would in FCP7, make sure the Create Project Media is turned off. This means that Smoke will just link to where the files are stored on your external media drives. Just like FCP7, make sure you do not move or retitle these files, as any changes will break the link to the media. Importing a file into Smoke can be done by simply clicking on a media file and dragging it across to the media library. By dragging the file straight onto the media library title at the top and then releasing it, creates a new folder containing your media, and it jumps straight to edit mode so you can title the folder straight away. You can even drag an entire folder from the Autodesk Media browser across to the media library to import all files from a particular location. It will even maintain any subfolder structure. As an alternative to drag and drop importing, simply click the Import button at the bottom of the browser after selecting which files you would like to import. And finally, probably the most straightforward method of importing files is by dragging files directly from a Finder window into Smoke's media library. That brings to a close this episode of Smoke Training. Thank you for watching. Just a few quick points to remember when importing media into Smoke 2013. There are some handy shortcuts to know when importing. Command-I to launch the import screen, or Shift-1 to launch the Media Hub. Also, be aware of the state of the Create Project Media button. If it is selected, Smoke creates transcoded media based on your project's intermediate render settings. With the Create Project Media button switched off, this emulates the way in which FCP7 would work, where Smoke just links to where your media is located in your file system. You can drag media directly from the media browser across to your project's media library, or even by dragging files directly from a Finder window. And finally, this is pre-release software, so you may encounter problems as this software is still in its development stages. So head to the Autodesk Smoke 2013 forum at the area and pass on your feedback.